Louisiana beer reviews. Funk Brewing Company's Neapolitan. I bought this at Dorignax. We've been getting a lot of new things showing up. More to come, I'm sure. Says, drink fresh, do not age, all the way around the adhesive label. It is about 4 months old, though. It's not super fresh. 8.1% alcohol, 50 IBUs. It should be okay, though, I guess. From Emmaus, Pennsylvania. Started in 2014 by the two Funk brothers. And there's another family in Illinois, Funk family, that sells maple syrup at Funk's Grove off of Interstate Highway 55, and I've been there and have some good stuff. All right, but anyway, 2-row amber chocolate carafa brown and honey malts. The hops are Simcoe, and it says brewed with strawberries, vanilla, and cocoa nibs. No rating on Beer Advocate is not enough scores. It's not even listed on Rate Beer, and Untapped with 398 check-ins gives it a 74. Okay, so high score there, but this is the first video review for this stout in the world. So here we are, about 9:15 a.m. It's windy, still dry, humidity's coming, humidity's on the way. Now, like some beers, rarely you'll see some of the beer rolling around the top, like it's oily, and a little brown ball went rolling across the top before it sunk. I've seen that probably 5 or 6 times in the last 11 years. Then, ivory head, not unusual for a 8.1% imperial stout. A lot of bubbles on the side. Pretty dark, but I notice it's like a Coca-Cola. You can see some red, but really light brown, not red. And there's some streaming bubbles all on the side there. And definite sediment. I see chunks throughout. Wow. I won't be able to get to the bottom for a swish and pour on this one, but I'm sure it's just going to be globs or whatever. Let's go with the aroma. Tan chunks all throughout. Slightest little bubble action on the auditory part of this experience. Smells like chocolate, vanilla. Not necessarily too different from the Leinenkugel's Snowdrift Vanilla Porter. It smells a lot like this. Of course, that's a lot lower alcohol. I think that's 5.4. So it's rich, dessert-like in the nose. So let's go with the taste. Would it be better if it was like a month old or less? Oh, I'm sure it would be, but I was just pulling stuff off the shelves at Dorignax, really. And they tend to leave stuff on there forever. There's a little sharp bite to it, like a little bitter note. Kind of a charred, burnt malt note. Strawberry. Could be acidity from strawberries. Strawberries tend to be very acidic. That's why when you put them in the strawberry shortcake with the shortcake and the whipped cream and all, it kind of helps override that strong acidity. Body is high, medium, a little chalky. On the sweetness scale, Cyclops scale, it's probably 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. On the bitterness scale, it's probably 4 out of 5 hop cones. But I don't think the bitterness is coming from the Simcoe hop so much. Could be wrong. 50 IBUs, that is pretty high. But of course some stouts be higher than that, much higher. But I think the bitterness could be coming from the flavoring. The finish is semi-sweet. Semi-sweet. I haven't read any reviews on Beer Advocate yet, but there's only a handful, like I said. Well, It's okay. It's starting to break down. I can see all the chunks. I don't know if you can see that. It's not too dark. Pick up a little brown, glints of brown. Minimal lacing. I would want it to be more. There is some bread, dark bread crust and all, but I would want it to be more sweeter in dessert. With more strawberry flavor. Now, I guess with Neapolitan ice cream, the strawberry flavoring might be artificial strawberry flavoring, as opposed to natural, which could just kind of tart up the cereal and, the ice cream, make it too tart and bitter and acidic. And that's what I'm getting here. So this is okay. It was $4.99 for this can too, by the way. Might have been $3.99. I can't remember. It was somewhere in that area. I was buying a bunch, and then some were like, I think it was $4.99, one was $3.99, and then they had cans for $7.99, just 16-ounce cans of stouts. I say, no, I'm not paying $8 for one can. $31.96 for a 4-pack. $31.96 for a 4-pack. I don't see that as any kind of value at all. I think I'm going to go with a 78. It's a C plus. It's nearly good, but it's really not good. It's a sharp bitterness. Now, would it make a difference if it was super fresh? My feeling is it wouldn't really make a difference. I just think that's how this is coming across. So sorry, but I would try more funk products. And there's a whole array, like most breweries, a whole array of things. So anyway, a C plus for this Pennsylvania product. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Pennsylvania and tour the Funk's Brewery. I haven't been on a brewery tour in Pennsylvania, but I toured the Hershey's Chocolate Factory. Very interesting. And I toured the Hers Potato Chip Factory, which was one of the best tourist attractions I ever went to in my life.